made you decide to come to the chiropractor?
Well, I'll tell you, having been an athlete most of my life, I've had more than my fair share of injuries, and including some that were quite serious. I had a bad shoulder injury, neck injury, even a lower back injury. And I guess as I've gotten older, over the years I've felt the cumulative effects of these injuries build up over time, and noticed that harder to get up in the morning, and also noticed that in the last couple of years my back started going out a lot more often. It's like, I'd wait a couple of days and it would, clear up, okay? Mm-hmm. Well, then I had what I call the grand finale event. This was this past winter. We had one of those rare snow ice events here in the Birmingham area. And I was out shoveling our very steep driveway. In the process, I slipped on the ice. I fell, landed very hard, and I knew immediately that I'd done some damage. I mean, I felt it immediately in my lower back. So did what I'd always done. I waited a couple of days, see if it got any better. It didn't. In fact, it got worse. I started getting numbness in my left leg. And then I decided I would go first to one of those back and spine clinics. And let me tell you this, I was profoundly disappointed and completely underwhelmed, because the doctor didn't even do a physical exam with me. What he did is he asked me a few questions, and then he prescribed pain meds. And my first question was, having never taken drugs before, are any of these things habit forming? He says, oh, they can be. So I knew that wasn't the right approach for me, and it's no wonder that we have such an epidemic of drug abuse in this country. So I had to find something that was going to be more holistic, more non-invasive. So I decided that I would try out Garnell Chiropractic Center. And the first thing I noticed when I came in here is that everybody was professionalism plus. Staff was great, very caring. And then what impressed me even more is, Dr. Cobb sat down, asked me lots of questions, but also examined me, tested my strength levels, the areas where I was having pain. Mm. She did a very thorough exam, in my opinion. And then they put me on a regimen of regular visits and care, and I noticed that I started to improve, and I started getting better. And because I felt like that, when I had this injury, I walked in here, I could barely walk. I think you remember that. Yes, I walked in this very room, and yes. I wasn't walking, I was shuffling in here.
Oh,
okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you were.
But then, shortly thereafter, after a couple of weeks or so, started feeling better. After a couple of months or so, started feeling even better. And that's the point I want to bring up as well, that, people exercise to get in shape, right? They want to get in shape, they want to take care of themselves. Once you get in shape, you don't stop exercising, do you? No, of course not. You have to maintain that conditioning. Chiropractic care is the same way, in my opinion. You get to that level, but you have to maintain. And what I love about Gardendale Chiropractic Center is they will make the best recommendations. You may have to start off, depending on your situation, everyone's situation is different. You may have to start off where you're coming 5 days a week, but eventually maybe it comes down to 3 days a week, 2 days a week. Or in my case, I come once every 2 weeks now to maintain the results that I've gotten so far. I've been very pleased with Gardendale Chiropractic, and I would recommend them to anyone who is in need of a non-invasive, holistic care.